Yo, what's going on guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, going to be trying to get the world record, only about 20 trophies away at a minute. Going to be playing with D2 and Drage, put both of their socials in the description below. But been taking it a little bit too easy the past week, not really been pushing that much overall. I know you guys probably thinking, well, you're about to get a world record, but could have easily got a lot higher if I would have put a lot more time into it. But yeah, just going to be finish off the world record, and then obviously, as I said, going for a lot of rank 35s, going to try and get every single brawler up to rank 35 coming up, and obviously we've got a monthly finals in a week's time, so I've got to divert my focus to that. But without further ado, let's just get into the games. Alright guys, going into the first game of the video, so we actually went into a game like 30 minutes ago, ended up losing, so I'm not going to be showing that just because the video will be too long. This BB with shield's going to counter me at the start, especially with a gadget. It's going to be able to heal way more damage than I can actually output, so it's going to be hard against a BB with shield. I would just obviously have to get them gadgets down so she can't heal whilst running at me. So able to get a porter down, that's really crucial in our fight here. So BB with shield again, she's going to run it on in. I don't know if she'll pop a gadget, but she's still going to struggle though. She's not going to be able to get any shots off. And now it's a spawn trap, and this is what that's why I changed. I was on Carl, but I changed to Barley because of this spawn trap. It's kind of lethal. I don't know where this BB is actually. I think she might be coming up close. Yep, she's coming up close. That is really unfortunate. I don't get how we can't even spot her, but she's actually dead. Let's just super up. Okay, that BB bubble comes back and it somehow gets me there. But D2 now is max, so I'm in a really good position still. I imagine BB's only got like one more gadget left. And up against the Gale as well, we're up against a really good combo for what we're using. BB Shield really counters Mr. P well as well, just because obviously you don't do much damage. And I've just seen her pop another gadget there, so I think she's either on one gadget or none. So we should be having a good time here. So Gale with super, he's not going to be able to do anything at all. I've got my super in a second. I'm going to wait for Gale to respawn though and get maximum value, so let's just throw it out there. Let's pass it off. I think we need to just hold off, keep D2 alive for as long as possible, keep him in the spawn trap, and then when he reaches the end of the game, kill him. This is how penalty kick kind of is, unless you've got a wall break. It's really hard to score, and you've got to basically get the whole team down before you can even think about scoring. So D2 is going to go in. I don't think he wants to do that. Let's just get him in a spawn trap. As you see, all three of us raining down on him. He's crying face, and we literally spent about 2 minutes spawn trapping the last enemies. D2 is going to be able to score a goal there because all of them died at the same time. If you're in this situation, if you're getting spawn trapped, just send one of you guys out there to die, and then the next guy, and then the next guy. So there's always someone respawning, but in that situation, they all died at the same time. That's why we're going to be able to score. Need to keep the Gale away from D2, but we should be able to finish off with a win here. Well, start off with a win here. Yeah, D2 is able to get the double kill, and it's a win for us. So only like 5 or 6 more games away from the world record. Let's jump right into the next game. Alright guys, into the next game. So facing off against a Sandy and a Jean shouldn't be too bad, but Ice Spike, he's a decent player. If it's the one from NA, he's actually recently moved over to NA, so should be getting a little bit of delay with this one, I feel like. This Jackie's going to be a bit of a problem for D2 here. He's going to jump on in and get that damage. Nice, really well played from D2 rather. Definitely check him out, he's a really good pro player. Drage's going to actually manage to stay alive. I'm just going to wait here. Let's put some pressure against this Jean. Now we've got a turret, and Drage's using the revolving door star power, so that Jean's going to have a really bad time against our Mr. P turret. And Jackie might go a bit aggro with this gadget, but the gadget's not as good. Now D2 already maxed. This Jackie's just been feeding the entire time. Sandy's literally one shot, should be able to take it down. Drage playing a bit aggro, but Jean's going to miss a pull. And now it's time to spawn trap again with 1 minute 30 left. We probably need to get into position here and just spawn trap the hell out of them. This Jackie's alive. They're just going to keep cycling respawns over and over again. I've got my super, just going to flush this Sandy out. And now look at the position we've got again. Look how toxic our combination is. It literally counters like every comp inside of the game. We're just going to sit here and cycle. Let's use my gadget here to take down Jackie. I'm just going to super to flush him back whilst I heal up. Me and Drage actually need to heal up a little bit, so not going to spawn trap for that long, but D2 able just to completely wipe the floor with these guys. Surge Max is completely broken. I can't believe how much damage he actually puts out. And I was actually playing a ladder game the other day against a Surge, and he actually one-shot me. I was like 5, I think I was Surge as well. He one-shot me across the map, and I was just like, that is kind of insane. So another 40 seconds left. We may as well just sit here and do a little dance, because we're just going to wait for them to keep cycling respawns over and over again. They're definitely deleting this game after this one. So Jackie's going to use another gadget. I feel like she's only got one more left, so it shouldn't be too much of a worry. This Sandy's just running in and emoting. He probably knows it's over here. I'll definitely give up if I was in their position. This is such a toxic combination. I'm able to cycle my super again. We could probably go in here. Yeah, early Gene alive. We're going to go in, secure the goal. We should be able to make this happen. D2's going to super shot that in. Really nice. 10 seconds left. It's like no way we're going to be able to score. So again, a really long game on penalty kick, but it doesn't matter. We're getting the wins. It's what you want to do. And these guys definitely want to delete the app after this. But that's another win for us. Let's jump right into the next game. Right, guys. Only 4 games away from the world record. They're actually using a Barley, but facing against Nita. Nita should be easy for Mr. P and Barley to deal with, as long as we don't feed our bear pretty early on. D2 should be able to feed off that Frank, his rankings, but I'm looking away and actually get shot from a Barley there, so definitely need to concentrate inside of this one. I'm kind of getting spawn traps. Need to pre-fire a little bit. This Frank's going to be trying to run it in, but a Barley deals 2k per shot, so he needs to not run into my Barley shots. That's going to get absolutely destroyed. D2 now at level 3. So once he gets that max, again, we're just going to go spawn trap him for 2 minutes 30. I feel so toxic doing this, but you know, you need to win. You need to do whatever means necessary to get a win. This Barley's going to try and keep me back. In a 1v1 interaction, I've got to be more careful, because a Barley with heals is definitely going to be better than a Barley with the damage style power. So I've kind of recognised that, and I need to play a bit more passive. Facing a go against a Frank here. Frank's just going to get deleted because D2 is max. And now this is where the spawn trapping begins. D2 max against all of these guys. None of them are going to be able to do anything. They haven't got like an aggressive brawler to make a game-changing play to take him down. So as long as we keep him away from D2, we should be winning this game again. 1 minute left on the clock. And we're in the same position again. This is like 3 times in a row. And we're just going to spawn trap them over and over again. I'm just going to super out here. Nita nearly took me down there. A bit too aggressive. Oh no, Nita bear. Definitely need to be careful of that. I'm just going to heal up full. To get ready for this Nita bear. This Frank's going to go down. Nita bear might give us a little bit of problems, but we should be able to take it down with ease. He's probably going to look for a stun on me. I'm just going to slow it so we can take it down. Dredge actually going to manage to get taken down there by that Nita. I'm just going to super back. We need to keep him away for as long as possible to get Dredge back up the map. This Frank's just going to get absolutely melted again. He's got 10k HP, but me and D2 are just going to wipe that within seconds. This Nita again going to look for an aggressive play. I'm just going to super back to get some more control. And now 20 seconds left. All of them down but Frank. Dredge should be able to make a goal happen here. Let's maybe pass to him. No, I don't think he's going to be able to score. I'm just going to leave it. Okay, literally 16 seconds left on the clock. Did the Frank die in the end? Yeah, he did die in the end. So now only Frank left. Dredge looking to make a play. He's going to go in for the goal. Doesn't actually manage it, but there's like no way we're not going to be able to score here. He actually goes down. This might be a bit of a problem. Even with D2 max. Actually, no, it won't be a problem with D2 max. I'm one shot. I need to heal up. Barley in overtime is the only struggle. If the enemy team make it to overtime, Barley really struggles. Obviously because he's in the open. But facing off against a team that haven't got any range, it shouldn't be a problem. As long as we don't get into this Nita's range. We're actually causing a bit of a fight for us. So let's pressure him back here. Barley is going to be low. He's got the healing style power, so he's always going to win the 1v1 interaction. Frank is low as well. Should be able to pass this across to Dredge. He should be able to pass it across to D2. And D2 should be able to score that here. Oh no, he actually manages. Okay, rolls in. It rolls in. I thought it was going to save that there. Well, nice team play from us, finishing off that win. Let's hop right into the next game. Alright guys, only 3 games away from getting this world record. Let's finish it off now so I don't have to waste the whole day. Probably going to finish off like Rico rank 35. And then probably call it a day, just because I've just spent so much time pushing at the minute and need a bit of a break. It's been like 2-3 seasons nearly where I've just been pushing and trying to help other people out as well. Able to take the Frank down though. But this is like the first time I've ever finished #1 in the world. Normally, as you guys probably know, I quit my job not too long ago and never really had the time to push ladder and only focused on competitive play. But I wanted to get this achievement in the locker just because it's always nice to finish off season #1. That's kind of everyone's dream to begin with, and everyone always starts off on ladder. You don't just straight away go into competitive. Obviously you kind of find your way in ladder, and that's the way I found myself really. and I got number 1 like 2 years ago, I think it was, nearly, but didn't actually finish off with season number 1 just because I was kind of trash back then, and it was just because I played a lot at that time, because I remember it was like the summer time. But now we're in a position, D2's one more shot away from his okay, actually no, he's got his super now, so he should be able to get to his max. Jackie going to be sprinting in, trying to get some kills. Jackie, well, the gadget's a bit toxic, but once Jackie uses all of her gadgets, there's no way she's going to be able to do anything. She just doesn't have the range or anything. But they've got double tank, which is a bit of a counter to us, to be honest. Barley does deal a lot of damage, but not to 2 tanks, which can be, as I said, a bit of a struggle. We need to keep D2 alive for as long as possible. This Frank's going to be like one shot, don't want to feed him too much. Jackie just going to look to get the ball up. But if we get him in spawn trap, they're not going to be able to do anything. I think there's a Sandy in there. Yeah, there's a Sandy in there. Let's just work to take that down. And now let's just super up to try and cycle over and over again. This Jackie's just going to get absolutely shredded in like a second here. I think D2 wants to try and score. Let's just leave the ball there. I want one shot away from our super. And again, you guys are probably like, well, this doesn't equal skill, but it's actually hard at beginning to kind of stay alive, build up your supers. Drake's going to go in for the goal there. He's not able to get that. 20 seconds left. Probably scored a little bit too early, but then again, you kind of want to just secure the goal as soon as possible, and they all died at the same time, so good to notice that opportunity. Jackie, I don't think she's got any gadgets left. If she has, she needed to use it a lot sooner. I could just use a slow, but looking like we're going to finish off with another game and another win. So only, I think, 2 more games away from the world record. D2 messing up the trick shot, but still able to get the win. Let's hop right into the next game. Right then, guys, only 2 wins away from securing this world record. Kind of actually getting a bit sweaty here. Want to finish this off ASAP, because 1 loss tilts you back about 30 minutes, and to be honest, as I said, I just want to take a little bit of a break. But this Jackie's going to be using her gadget. Let's just pop our gadget as well to kind of counter her, and she goes down. So a lot of people using Jackie at the minute on this map, but Jackie's really not good in this meta. I feel like she needs a Poco or something like that to kind of help her. As I said, she just gets absolutely wrecked. There's Jackie again. We're just going to try and waste her gadgets down. She gets nearly taken down straight away. D2 opening up the scoring and enough straight away, so really well played from him. Normally we just spawn trap them, but same time, if you get a goal, just take it, because obviously it's really hard to score on this map. The scale's going to be jumping in, really skillful from him. I absolutely hate that concept about him. I've said it multiple times, but just being able to jump in is a bit painful. They're going to be spinning here, so time to focus up. As I said, that Gale's just jumped in, and I just don't get how that works. That kind of tactic should never ever work. He's got super. Jackie's going to be jumping in, and they went for the stun. This could be looking really bad here. Let's use our gadget on this Jackie. Actually, we should be able to clutch it up here. So we actually managed to sweep all of them there. A nice triple kill from us. Now we need to push up the map and keep these back off this launch pad here. So all of them are not going to be able to do anything. This Gale's going to look to try and get on that launch pad. Jackie going to use her gadget. She's just going to jump in. That is really skillful from her as well. I just hate how that's even a tactic. D2's going to be going in. He should be able to make a play happen, or he's going to come back. I think, yeah, may as well come back. I'm 1 shot away. D2 going to go for the goal. A bit too risky. He needs to get back here. I didn't actually realise that Jackie's still behind us there. That is a big rip. This Gale's probably going to go jump in with his super. I didn't even know Jackie was alive. I was so focused on that Gale. D2 should go to level 3 here. And we've got to be really, really careful of this Jackie. Let's get down this Gale. He's going to go down. Jackie going to be jumping in again. It's just a big pain to have them to deal with the constant aggro from the Gale. And now we've got a max D2, so we should be able to finish this one off. As you can see, he's just going to go in absolute town on this Gale. Whereas Rico's not going to be able to do much. We kind of need to score because, as I said, in overtime, we are a bit trash. So Rico's going to be really weak. Jackie, no, I thought she was going to go jump on there. So it's kind of a do or die situation here because I struggle so much in OT. Let's get this Jackie down. Jackie's really weak. Should be able to make a goal happen now if I've got the Jackie down and a super from us. Let's just pass this off to D2. He should be able to score here, and we're able to secure the win. So 1 win away from another world record. Let's jump right into it. Okay then, guys, going into the last game then. So we've actually got Holdick in here instead of D2 Rav. He's running the Surge with the skin. Should be able to get the win. The Surge at the beginning is a bit toxic. Got to go against this Gale instead. Switch him out. So Gale's going to be jumping in though. That's a bit toxic from him. He's going to get melted down by my ball. His shot's so really simple. Should be able to get Mr. P down here. Nice. He's using the other star power as well. I need to use an emote to get this off my screen. I didn't realise it was still showing. Missing quite a few shots here. Mr. P's 1 shot. Should be able to get him down. This Gale in a corner. Should be able to get him down as well. Nice. And we should be able to get the goal inside of this one. Nice, able to open up the score in open up the score in there. 1 minute 50 left on the clock. I need to go down the left hand side. Look like we should be able to finish this one off. Mr. P weak. Dre should be able to get this one home. One shot away from a super. I'm actually a little bit nervous for this last game. No idea why, because it's just a normal ladder game. This guy's going to be jumping on us. He's literally one shot. Nice, I'm able to take him down. So only Gale left. Hold it with a surge. He should be able to rank up to level 2. And now I have my super. 1 minute 20 left on the clock. Shouldn't be too hard as long as we keep this surge away from ranking up over time. Let's keep this Gale back. We can't encounter Gale, especially on this map. I'm going to super all of these guys over here. And we should be able to get this Gale down. All of them down. So this is going to be a win for us. Getting that world record, which is pretty epic live, which I don't think anyone's actually really done. So we're able to get that with the win. Actually against a really hard team. That matchmaking was instant. As you guys can see, this is the current world record overall. So it is pretty epic. I'm actually able to achieve this. I never thought I'd actually be able to achieve this, especially with the time I had beforehand. But now without a job, I'm able to push some ladder. So definitely check out Drage. I'll put his I'll put his link to his channel in the description below. That's going to be the end of today's video. As I said, probably going to be pushing Rico and maybe even Barley to rank 35 today. And then next season go hard and rank 35. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, guys, and I'll see you all next time.